Female labor force participation is declining in India. From 26.7% in 2005, it has fallen down to 20.3% in 2021. Also, there is a pretty significant wage gap. On an average, women earn only 65.5% of what their male colleagues earn for doing the same work. Now, if this is what gender equality looks like, then count me out. But we are strong, independent women. Being financially independent is just another tool in our arsenal. Now coming back to the point, what is financial planning for women? Financial planning very broadly refers to any activity related to planning your future finances. Now these plans can be meant for your sustenance after retirement, or they may also increase a saving plan that leads to down payment of your house. Let me explain this with an example. You get your salary at the beginning of every month. Then you pay your rent and all your other dues. After this, you set aside some savings and use the rest of the money for your expenses. Now this budgeting process too is a part of financial planning. कभी सोचा है कि retirement के बाद क्या करना है? That, guys, is where financial planning comes in. Through financial planning, you can save strategically. Now with such a broad concept, it's often difficult to begin because you simply don't know where to start. You can use these tips to set on the right track. Number 1. Be involved in your finances. Consider this to be the cornerstone of successful financial planning. You have to be involved. Don't worry, you don't have to do the entire thing. But it's always a good idea to sit down with a friend or a professional to chalk out your plan. Use their expertise to find out the easiest way of doing things. But only you can make the best financial plan for yourself. You alone will understand what your priorities are, and you alone can set yourself on the right track. Number 2. Set goals. It is always easier when you're working towards something. Set goals for yourself based on what kind of life you want, and set realistic targets for yourself. For example, if you want to marry when you're 30 or start a family when you're 35, plan your finances accordingly. Calculate an approximate amount you'll require when you start your family and start saving for that amount from now. Number 3. Be stringent to develop a saving habit. It is easy to save randomly, but to develop a habit where you save a fixed amount every month, it takes discipline, my friend. There must be times when you're forced to choose between instant gratification and your saving habit. Number 4. Avoid using too much credit. Credit is a very powerful tool indeed, but it can be very risky. A healthy amount of credit usage is always recommended to create a solid credit history. But don't use too much of credit. You don't want to end up with huge loans to repay because you took some bad decisions, right? Number 5. Keep adjusting your plans based on your life changes. Your financial plan is never set in stone. If you feel like your chosen path is not working and needs some adjustments, just edit it to synchronize with your life. You don't have to stick to something even if it feels like it's not meant for you. If you like this video, do let us know in the comments down below and do subscribe.